for you, that's what I love.
Hey y'all, if you saw my last video, you know what I'm about to talk about, or you don't know what I'm about to talk about, but you know the series that I'm doing right now. So today I thought my last video was about my hair journey and basically my story time and how I got, I guess, big chops or whatever. Not on purpose, but it was about my hair journey, and it was just kind of a brief synopsis. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but it was just a brief story time about how I just grew up and how my hair grew or didn't grow or fell out and things like that. So if you guys are interested in that video, I'll have it down below, and you guys can watch it. But today I wanted to talk about more, go into depth of, I don't know, so many different type of videos I want to do. Okay, so this one is going to be about what I use basically to grow out my hair. So how I grew out my hair. So like I said, if you watch the videos, then you know I'm not going to go through the whole story and things like that. But I'm going to go through the timeline. I did mention some of the things I did, but I am going to go through the timeline. So like I said, freshman year and things like that, my hair was really short, and I did braids and sew-ins. So doing those braids and sew-ins, your hair, this is not necessarily do's and don'ts, but this is like my unorthodox way how I grew out my hair. Your hair does grow in routine. So your hair grows in routine. So like I said, I kept getting sew-ins, I kept getting braids. So regardless, my hair was always braided in some way, shape, or fashion. Whether I was getting box braids, sew-ins, feed-ins, whatever you want to call them. But back then it wasn't called feed-ins, they were just called braids, cornrows. But my hair grew in braids. So that's basically, that was my routine. I would just get braids. They would get frizzy, they would get ugly, things like that. I'd take my hair out, wash it, blow dry it, and literally the next hour braid it back up. So I was doing that for a couple years. What I would say about that, speaking to that, is you do not need to, don't change your hairstyle. If you're trying to grow out your hair, I have a friend like this, and she does not want to listen to me. And she's watching this, you know who I'm talking to. And you can't grow out your hair if you think, like I said, it grows in routine, but it takes a long time to get into a routine. You can't just do something one day and expect it to become a habit. So your hair is like that too. You have to train your hair. So for me, if I'm getting braids, I'm not taking it out the next week. I'm not taking it out 3 days later and things like that and hoping to see, oh, I got growth. No, your hair is not about to grow like that. So for me, it's like I said, this is unorthodox. I don't necessarily recommend it, but I am just here to tell my story and how it works, because I have seen some horror stories that do this. I've seen some bad things happen in this, and some bad things that happen to me as well, as far as like edges receding or things like that. Well, I have them. They're not as thick as I would like, but they're getting thicker because of what I'm doing, which will be mentioned later on in this video. But I really feel like somebody's listening to me. But so what was I saying? Oh, like I said, I am not commending this in any type of way. I'm not saying this is what you need to do, but this is how I got my results. This whole entire thing is personally, so don't be coming on my neck if something happened to y'all, because this is just my personal experience, and I just know how to listen to my hair and made it work. Most people keep sew-ins in for a month to 2 months, maybe 3. For me personally, I would push 5 to 6 months. I know. You ain't gotta tell me. I know I told some people that before. They're like, Jada, like, you know, your hair could have matted up, it could have da-da-da. I was getting results. That's how I was getting results. Me personally, if I'm paying for myself, I'm paying $100 something for some hair, and then $80 something for the sewing. That's a lot of money I'm putting in. I wasn't making bands like that, so I'm like, shit, I'm about to get my money's worth. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about money wise. I wasn't necessarily thinking about my hair and growing and stuff. I was always thinking about, I'm getting my money's worth. Like, I wasn't that type of person that be okay with spending $200 on some hair and getting it out the next week. That was not me. That was not how I was raised. That was not me. So I would keep it in 5, 6. I would push it, because I'm like, especially like during when I was getting to high school, I'm like, okay, I got homecoming, and then a couple months later is my birthday, and then a couple months later is prom, or like a couple months later is this event. Like, I'm not about to sit here and get 3 different sew-ins. I'm gonna just stretch it. You feel me? And stuff like that. And I like, so yeah. Another thing was, I know a lot of this stuff is probably nasty. I didn't wash my hair. I know some people that do, and some people that don't. I did not wash my hair during those times. I would wash my leave out when it would look too raggedy, stuff like that, if I wanted to flat iron and stuff. But 9 times out of 10, I mean, yeah, I did wash my leave out, but I wouldn't wash the braids. And I was doing track and stuff like that. But I think those natural oils and all that dirt at the end of the day helped it grow even more, because it was like its own nutrients and things like that helping it to grow. So call me nasty if you want to, but it got my results. Like I said, I'm not recommending it, because some people's hair have came out, have matted up. They had to start all over because of those things. But that's just me personally. That's what works for me. And yeah, I got results. Would I do it now? Probably not. Because I guess I have more money, and I do wigs now. So, and then I keep like my braids for wigs not that long, for like a month or something like that. So I do wigs now. I don't do sew-ins no more. But that was me personally. So that's how I got to my initial, I'll try to put pictures in this video too, or in all the videos, but that's how I got my initial inches or whatever. That's how I got results. So when I stopped, like I said, around senior year, I really wanted to explore my natural hair and things like that. So I didn't want to wear sew-ins anymore. I also saw my hair, like, if you keep getting braids and things like that, your edges are going to start like receding, and like, I don't have a problem with baby hairs, but I did see like my edges going out, and I had like a habit of like doing this, rubbing my temples, and so like I had patches like where they're at, where I was rubbing, and so I started noticing my hair was kind of thinning out a little bit. It was still getting long, but it was kind of thinning out a little bit, and I think it's getting thicker now because I don't get braids anymore, get sew-ins anymore, but I started thinning out, and I saw my edges kind of going away. So I'm like, all right, I just want to explore my hair, no more sew-ins. So like I said, I started doing that around senior year. I really saw my most amount of growth within my freshman year, which was like 8 months ago. So that's when my hair is really starting to, like I said, in the other video I said I had a setback. I might say in this video too, I had a setback in summer, this past summer. So my freshman year, my hair was at its longest. Right now it's getting better, but it was at its longest, and that happened within like a 3-month span, just because I feel like what I was doing. So couple tips that I have, some more is, like I said, you are what you eat. That is facts. That is straight facts. You are what you eat. So, and you are what you do in your life. How you take care of yourself will be represented on the outside as well as the inside. So for me personally, when I started feeling better about myself, I started looking better about myself. So I started working out every day, just for a health reason, and because like I used to run track in high school, so I wasn't running track in college. So it's like I need to work out and things like that. That was just a personal, like, how I mentally relieved myself was working out. So working out helped my hair grow. How I ate helped my hair grow. I would drink smoothies, a lot of protein shake, like a lot of protein shakes. Just eat healthier out here. I eat healthier out here than I do when I'm at home. I guess 'cause I have a meal plan, so I can afford to eat healthier. I don't know. So how I ate helped me out. I drink a lot. I only drink water. I started only drinking water around sophomore and junior year, because I started working at McDonald's around that time, and all that pop was just hurting my back and like my feet. So I only drink water. I started only drinking there, and I drink like water with lemon. I do a lot of detox as well. So I only drink water, sometimes occasionally orange juice, but not really. I don't drink pop. I haven't drunk pop in years. So only drink water. That helps a lot. Fruits, I eat a lot of fruits. I eat fruits at least once a day. I don't eat a lot of vegetables. I need to get better about vegetables, but definitely fruit. So like when I said I want to talk more to that 3-month period that I was talking about, that 3-month period is when I started wearing wigs. So when I started wearing wigs, when I discovered, like, because I never really wanted to wear wigs, because I want to start doing wig reviews too, but I never really started wearing wigs because I used to think like, I don't want to pay $200 for a wig, and the cheaper ones, I'm like, they look fake, like they look bad. Like I didn't like the cheap looking synthetic wigs until I found my hairstylist actually found this person for me. Well, she found it for herself because she wear wigs too, but it's a girl called Shining Star on YouTube. If you look up Shining Star, there'll be like, I guess this like 70s group or whatever, and it'll be her. So Shining Star she reviews really cheap wigs, nothing over like probably $60. And so I'm like, dang, those look good on her. Like those look like they real hair and things like that. So she does those, and like, so all of her wig recommendations I started like listening to. So because of her, I bought like 4 wigs like that she reviewed. Sorry. So when I started wearing wigs, that means like I said, my hair grows best in braids. So I'm like, okay, so my hair is growing because I'm getting braids. I'm also switching up my hair because I love to switch up my style, the way I dress, the way my face looks. Like I like piercings, fake piercings and stuff like that. Like I love fake tattoos. I like switching up myself. So I'm like, okay, wigs, we're just adding to the cart. So I started wearing wigs, but I'm like, I know that you need to take care of your hair as well because your hair is still being braided. So I'm gonna show with you guys 3 products that I used in addition to working out and water on those things. 3 products that I use that I actually do feel like helped me a little bit. Whether or not it might just be one of these 3 products that helped my hair grow, and the other 2 are just placebos or whatever. But I just use them all 3 because I saw results. I haven't tested them separately. They've all been together. I also have a couple other products, but I don't feel like those helped. I didn't use those as frequently. So I haven't tested them separately, so I don't know which one helped me and which one didn't. But all together, my hair grew. So, and I'll show you a picture while I'm talking. So the first one, excuse if it has like any dirt or anything if you can't read it. The first product I have is the Virgin Hair Fertilizer. It looks like this. Comes in a little tube. I ordered this in a big pack from Amazon. I ordered like 3 at a time or things like that because I go through them pretty quickly. I use them when I refresh my hair. Like I just refreshed this bun and I use this. I use it before I get in the shower, before I go to bed. I don't use it every day. I use it every 2 to 3 days or things like that. I don't use it every day. It says use every day. I don't use it every day. So basically with the purpose of this product is to, I will list down below the products that I say. The purpose of this product is what they're known for is virgin hair. Fertilizer is known for is thickening your hair. So as it's growing, it's thickening your hair, and I have seen my hair get thicker. I have seen results as far as my hair getting thicker. The ingredients, it's very ambiguous. It says herbal extract. That could be weed. I don't know. That could be anything. Herbal extract, petroleum jelly, so Vaseline. It's like grease. This is like a grease. So this is a grease substance. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So it comes in this little red pack, and it comes sealed. So you like puncture it. It comes sealed, and it's like a green, yellowish green product. So somebody upstairs jamming. So it's this yellowy green looking grease, and it has, I didn't finish saying what all it has in it, but what I say, petroleum jelly, peppermint oil is key in this product. That's the key. Lanolin and fragrance. I can't really smell the fragrance, but I think the old packaging used to say and other ingredients, but this one just kind of stops. So what I say about this product, I love this product. I bought multiples. Like I said, I bought multiples. The peppermint, this is a very strong product. So if you have a sensitive scalp or sensitive nasal passages or like the way you smell, I do not recommend this product at all. It, like my friend, I put it in her hair one time. She was like, my hair is burning. Like, it is a very strong product. Like I have pretty tough skin and like tough scalp and everything like that, so it doesn't bother me, and scents don't really bother me either. But so for me, it works fine. But it's a very strong product. The peppermint oil stimulates the scalp. So peppermint, I put regular peppermint oil in my hair too, but like the peppermint oil, that's what gets it popping. That's what gets the hair growing. That's what gets the hair thickening and things like that. That's what helps it. Everything else is just the substance. That's just whatever. But the peppermint oil is very strong, even if it is the third ingredient, because you have to list the ingredients by how much is in it. So the first ingredient is always the most in that product. So like when you're looking for moisturizing products, you look for water as the first ingredient, because that means it has more water than anything. Something like that. So it burns. Like it sometimes even burn my skin when I put it on. Like it's very strong. It doesn't burn, but it's like that tingling sensation that you get whenever you put something tingling, like clean and clear on your face or thing like that. That's what's on your hands, and that's what's in your hair and things like that. And it's very strong, and it can last for a day or two. Like it's very strong, but I love it. So that product, I would say, very much helped me. So I would put that in between like my braids and things like that, massage my scalp with it before I went to bed. And wrap my hair up and things like that. And that's also, I feel like, helps my hair go within those 3 months. So, and I would probably show, like, when I have the orange shirt on, that's when I took my hair down after, like, actually did a lymph check after those 3 months. Like, that orange shirt that I will put in this picture, that's like, you'll see a picture before, and once you see that orange shirt, you'll be like, dang, like her hair grew like, that's the 3 months that I'm talking about. So I say it probably grew at least 3 inches. I'm not even lying. Like it grew a lot. So the next thing is hair, skin, and nails. Now I'm not really showing you. This is what I'm on now. I'm not really showing you. I'm showing you specific brand, but that's not necessarily what I use. Like to be honest with you, I use like the cheapest I could find. Now I can use gummies. I don't like pills no more. I used to be able to do pills. I can't do pills. So I use gummies. So I literally just find like the cheapest gummies at that point in time. So whether I go to Sam's Club, Walmart, Amazon, things like that. So at the point in time that these were the cheapest ones. And I do name brand. I do name brand. So name brand, cheapest hair, skin, and nail vitamins that contain biotin. You want biotin in there because that's a good strong vitamin to have in your body. So this is not the specific brand I use and things like that, but I took these every day. I'm not as good because I got these a long time ago. I'm still on them. I'm not as good as it now with my consistency, but these I took every single day, 2 a day. And I feel like that, like I said, what you eat, that's what you are, something like that. You know, that's the saying. That's how you feel and things like that. And so I think these vitamins help me from the inside. And also help me like with my nails. I saw my nails grow long. My nails really got stronger. My skin has its ups and downs sometimes. If you guys want me to do an updated skin routine, because I know I did one a long time ago, which actually has the most views on this page. The page that I have is my skin routine. If you want me to do an updated one, let me know. But yeah, hair, skin, and nails. And last but certainly not least is the Wild Growth Hair System. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it or not. So it is I'm sure you've heard about this. I'm sure everybody have heard about this. If not, I learned about myself. I learned about most of my tips and tricks in life through Pinterest. So that's where I learned about these. So here's the yellow one. Everybody seems to favor either one or the other. Not really many people favor both at the same time. Me personally, I favor both of them, but for different reasons. So the yellow one is basically your light one. So it says light oil moisturizer. So I use this one the most. I've gone through more of these bottles than I have this one. But right now I was out of both of them. So I just bought the system. Because you could buy them separately. And I get mine off of Amazon. You could buy them separately. I just go through more of these. And I would say the reason I go through more of the yellow is because this one is lighter. And it literally tells you, like, there are specific directions on these. Like, if you see this bottle, all these words are directions. They're not like tips and tricks. Like, all of these words are directions, and you have to follow them or your hair will look a hot mess, or like it just won't get results. And so basically I don't do the shampoo part, because it says put it in your shampoo. I don't do all that, because my hair is the first, like I said, ingredients are listed by how much are in it, and coconut oil are in both of them as the first ingredient. My hair, it don't like it'll play with coconut oil, but it don't want to be friend coconut oil. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, what's up to you, like, hey, how you doing? But it won't be like, girl, let's hang out every day and things like that. So my hair is not best friends with, they associates with coconut oil. My hair is associates with coconut oil. So I use this very cautiously. So this light oil moisturizer, basically what on the box says and what you can see as you use it, is this works with wet to damp hair. So my hair, when I was, like I said, I took swimming lessons and stuff. So this was the oil that I was using after my swimming lessons, because my hair was wet. So that's why I say I have different reasons for this, because they have different uses and different purposes. So with this yellow one, I used today because I sprayed my hair. I damped my hair up before I put it back in a bun. So I used this oil. Now the white oil is, and you're supposed to use them, if your hair is dry, you put this one on first, then you put this one on. But if you're just using this one, this is dry hair. It says damp hair too, but it's very thick and heavy. So I don't really play with the damp hair. I do play with it when it's dry. So this is really just when hair oil, it's like, it just says hair oil. So this is what I use. I use this more when I had the braids in. So I guess if I was to do how I grew my hair in 3 months type thing, this white one would be the product more so than the yellow one. But I used both of them. So the white oil, like I said, is when I have braids in, or when I'm taking down my hair, like from a bantu knots, and I need oil in my hands while I'm taking down my hair and things like that. Sorry, somebody texted me. So I would say the white one helped me in those 3 months period. So if you guys want to know the ingredients, a lot of the ingredients are the same. The first two are coconut oil and rice. Then it's rice for both of them. Then that's when it starts to change. So this one, like I said, is a thicker consistency. So these have butters in it. So this has coconut butter. This has grapefruit, eucalyptus. Like, it's all supposed to be all natural. It has lavender in it, chickpea, lentil, coconut mass, cocoa mass, whatever that means. Rosehip. Rosehip is really good for your hair too. Clary sage. My hair loves like sage and like herbs. My hair loves herbs. So that's in this one. And then in this one, like I said, coconut oil, rice, pumpkin, carrot, grape, eucalyptus, grapefruit. Like, a lot of these both have a lot of different, both of the same ingredients, but I think because this one has the butter in it, the coconut oil, it's a lot different. Not as versatile as this one. So I would say all those together is what my hair grow in those 3 months. Other besides that, like I said, I want y'all